Good Tuesday evening, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com. Now officially on Twitter and YouTube as well. New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal and the national scene as well. This is the evening video forecast discussion for this beautiful day here in the Northeast, refreshing after the thunderstorms of yesterday. For the 15th, the halfway mark here in June 2021, I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. What a gorgeous day it was here in the New Jersey, New York metropolitan area with the refreshing west-northwest wind. This evening at Rutgers at New Brunswick at the University Meteorology program here, we have northwest winds at 3 gusting to a refreshing 14 miles per hour. The air temperature is 74 this hour. Warm spots 80 Harvey Cedars and LBI, 79 at Little Egg Harbor Township, 78 at Fortescue, Egg Harbor, and West Creek. And the cool spots this evening, High Point Monument, 62, High Point, 64, 65 at Vernon and Wantage, and 68 at Walpack. Other temperatures around the region of this hour are generally running in the 60s to low and mid-70s. It was a beautiful day with downsloping winds right along the coast. Temperatures got pretty warm here. In fact, Harvey Cedars is still at 80 this evening, back down towards Cape May Courthouse at 78 and West Cape May at 77. The beautiful weather here. Oceanport at 75. Ocean Bridge, Oceanic Bridge here at 75, and up towards Fuse Creek Bridge here at 76. Beautiful. In the city, 77 at JFK, 77 at LaGuardia, and 77 at Farmingdale. Also in Newark this hour, it's 79. Minimum temperatures this morning on a refreshing air mass was in the upper 50s to low and mid 60s. And the maximum temperatures for this afternoon, if we can pull this up now, this will show up. Maximum temperatures again in the low to mid 80s right along the coast, and mid and upper 70s just about everywhere else. Absolutely gorgeous today. Visible satellite imagery. Just a few clouds around the area. These are puffy fair weather cumulus clouds. This shows up here, and it will. And mostly clear skies in most areas. Let's take you back to the surface image for now. Let's make sure that this is the current one. It should be. Yeah, I do believe so. This is the current one. And we have northwesterly winds here, and mostly clear skies. Just a few puffy cumulus clouds around the area, especially over northwestern New Jersey and parts of the Poconos this evening. We'll take a look at the decoded observations. Mostly clear skies, a few clouds about 5 to 9,500 feet, 11,000 scattered here, 1,100 actually scattered at Morristown. That's not 1,100, that's 11,000 actually scattered. Or no, that's 1,100, I'm sorry. Trenton at 4,600 feet, a few clouds around the region. Again, temperatures are hovering in the mid and upper 70s throughout most of the region. Dew points are comfortable, and the winds are all out of the west to northwest at about 10 miles per hour, a few higher gusts. High pressure is in control of our weather. This happened in a fast heartbeat here over the Atlantic. Here we have tropical, what is left of Tropical Storm Bill as of 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, advisory number 6. Sustained winds about 50 knots, 60 miles an hour, central pressure 998, located at 41.6 north, 59.6 west, movement to the northeast, away from everything at about 36 miles an hour. This is going to accelerate and then just dissipate. Meanwhile, in the Gulf of Campeche here, we have disorganized showers over the Bay of Campeche in southern Mexico in association with a broad low-pressure area. The system expected to move little during the next day or two, and any development should be slow to occur during that time due to the close proximity to land. However, the disturbance should begin to move northward by Thursday, and a tropical depression likely to form late in the week. That would probably be Claudette, if it's named. Regardless of development, heavy rainfall will continue over portions of Central America, southern Mexico during the next several days. Heavy rains could also begin to impact portions of northern Gulf Coast on Friday. Consult the products of your local meteorological service for more information. Chances of formation, if this occurs over the next 48 hours, will be at about 40%, and in the next 5 days, up to 80%. Meanwhile, here, Well off the African coast here, we have shower activity limited in association with a tropical wave located a few hundred miles south-southwest of Cabo Verde Islands, and development, if any, should be slow to occur again over the next couple of days while the wave moves west. Thereafter, a combination of dry air aloft and strong upper-level winds should end the chances of any formation when the wave reaches the central tropical Atlantic. We're looking at about a 10% chance of any formation here in the next 48 hours, and even about the same over the next 5 days. In the eastern Pacific, we have this disturbance here, which is a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms located a few hundred miles south of southern Mexico and Guatemala, and associated with a westward moving tropical wave and a broad area of low pressure. The area of low pressure is expected to form along the wave later this week. Environmental conditions are expected to become favorable for gradual development of the system, and the tropical depression could form by this weekend while it moves slowly northwestward, roughly parallel to the southwestern coast of Mexico. So the formation chances in the next 48 hours, about 10%, but even better than that over the next 5 days at about 60%. And right now we have Carlos here in the Central Pacific, coming in from the Central Pacific Hurricane Center in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is as of this afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Maximum sustained winds 35 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,008 millibars. Located 9.8 north, 133.5 west. Movement to the west-southwest at 9 miles an hour. We'll do your boat and beach forecast for several selections for tomorrow. Let's start out around Asbury Park tomorrow. It's going to be sunny, temperature 73. There's a low risk of rip currents. However, life-threatening rip currents may still occur, especially near groins, jetties, reefs, and piers. Always swim near a lifeguard, and remember to heed the advice of the local beach patrol and flag warning systems. Tomorrow's UVI index will be very high from unprotected sun exposure. Take extra precautions. Unprotected skin will be damaged and can burn quickly. Minimize sun exposure between 10 and 4. Otherwise, seek shade, cover up, wear a hat, sunglasses, and use sunscreen. Tomorrow, by the way, the water temperatures here are in the mid-60s. This forecast looks good for the week. Basically, all the way into Friday, actually. So this looks really good here. So if you have the week off and you're heading to the beach, well, this would be a good spot to go to this week. Let's see. Probably the rest of this forecast looks good too. Again, for Brigantine, mostly sunny skies tomorrow, 76, the same thing. Water temperatures are in the upper 60s as you get into southern central New Jersey here. So let's close this up. This looks good. I'll take you down to Cape May, and this looks good. Temperatures are in the upper 60s. That's the water temperature. Tomorrow, sunny, 79. Sunny and 77 on Thursday. Sunny on Friday, 82. Just gorgeous weather to be out in your craft, your boat, your water ski, or your swim gear. Let's see what's going on in New York. High rip current risk of moderate tomorrow for southwestern Suffolk beaches. Swim near a lifeguard. Heed the advice of your local beach patrol. Surf height around 3 feet. UVI index very high. The water temperatures here are in the lower 60s. That's the South Shore and East Ends of Long Island here. Rip current risk for southern Nassau beaches is low for tomorrow. Water temperatures again in the mid-60s. Incredible amount of heat going on in the upper Midwest and the Rockies all the way down to the desert Southwest, where we're in drought conditions here, this extreme drought. And these are record high temperatures or approaching record high temperatures for today. Look at all of these dots in red. Southern California here at San Diego, high temperature today, breaking a daily record of 87. We've got temperatures here in the hundreds here. In Page, Arizona, for example, 106 today. And this is a 44-year-old daily high record. The old record was set back in 1986 at 102.9, so almost 103. So very hot temperatures here. Over 100 degrees in Farmington, New Mexico this afternoon. Again, that breaks a 72-year-old daily high record. The old record was 97, set back in 2007. Moving up to the north here in Lander, Wyoming, temperature 97. That's also a record for the day. These are all records, and some of these are being shattered by many, many years of record keeping here. Gillette, Wyoming, 102, almost 103 degrees today. Getting into Miles City, Montana, 108 today. That's a 73-year-old daily high record temperature being broken. Just incredible. Even into Canada, Easton, Cypress, Saskatchewan, Canada, high temperature today of 94.5 degrees. That's a 44-year-old daily high record, smashing that. And also in Kindersley, Saskatchewan, Canada, high temperature today 96. That's a 43-year-old daily high record being broken there. And it's just incredible the amount of heat. All-time high here at Wendover, Utah, United States, breaking all-time record highs, 106. And that breaks a 79-year-old daily high record from 100.9 degrees. Just incredible amounts of heat across this portion of the country. Go into the Storm Prediction Center here with Severe Thunderstorm Watch Box 274, valid until today, just a little while from now, about an hour or so. North Carolina, South Carolina, these areas here. Also for South, Central, Eastern South Carolina and the coastal waters until 7 p.m. tonight, which is already expired because it's now 7:30. So we'll take away from that. Hold on one second. Southwest flow on the charts here across Florida. And of course the thunderstorms are pooling from the southwest to the northeast this evening over Boca Raton and the coast here. Port St. Lucie just gone out of a shower and a thunderstorm here. Temperatures again cooled air in the rain that has been falling here. Temperatures have dropped down into the 70s away from in areas where there is shower and thunderstorm activity. Other areas where there isn't, temperatures are in the 80s. Just beautiful to see, of course. And of course the north here near Jacksonville, any rain-cooled air here in these strong showers and thunderstorms, and there is some lightning in these too. Temperatures have cooled into the 70s where it's been rain-cooled air here, and basically running in the 80s away from any shower and thunderstorm activity near St. Augustine. Hold on one second. Well, this is what it looks like here, but this doesn't look right to me because of this. We are basically clear on visible satellite imagery, and I'm not showing, let's go back here. I don't see anything here. No. So something doesn't look right here on this chart. This doesn't look right. Okay, now it's corrected itself at 7:36. Maybe it was birds or something. I don't know. Yeah, we do have a trough that's moving through the area. Let's look at the mesoscale analysis this hour. See what's going on here. Well, we have a trough axis that's off the coast here. High pressure building into our west. Upper air, 850 millibars. Everything looks good there. There's absolutely very little precipitable water in the atmosphere at all, and if there is, which is over an inch here, anything that had lifting would support a shower or thunderstorm, but I'm not really seeing anything on the radar that would support that at this time. No, all's good. National real-time temperatures, we looked at this earlier. Let's take a look at this. 90s, 80s, 90s, hundreds here in the desert southwest. Let's see, 24-hour temperature changes nationally. It's very hot here. Cooler than average here in the northeast and mid-Atlantic and Appalachian mountain chain here. Temperature anomalies, well, they're 25, 30 degrees and higher above where they should be for this time of the year here and into Canada as well. This incredible amount of heat some 30, 35 degrees above where they should be in portions of Montana this afternoon as well. Crazy, right? Severe thunderstorm warnings and severe thunderstorm watch boxes here in central Florida. We still have some flooding on the Mississippi rivers here. We have some severe thunderstorm warnings and watch boxes here over the Carolinas this evening. And to the upper Midwest here, the northern plains, the desert Southwest, including California. This is red flag warnings, excessive heat warnings and excessive heat watches, and heat advisories. Incredible. And we have an upper trough swinging through the northeastern United States here into the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. We do have a few showers that are out there. Since around noontime today, downtown Manhattan has experienced about 2/100ths of an inch of rain, basically just a couple of hundredths of an inch here. Thornhurst accumulated about 19/100ths of an inch. I'm not sure if this is right near Kingston in New York, half of an inch of rain. The good thing is that Mount Holly has their radar back up at Fort Dix running again. And from this afternoon, we can see those pop-up showers, very light, across New York State here, where probably that is where this region received a half of an inch of rain here from that thunderstorm. But, you know, they're dying out as the flow is coming in from the northwest and drying. National Digital Database temperatures. Go back here. For tomorrow on Wednesday, upper 70s to around 80 in the metro areas, mid and upper 70s to around 80 along the coast. It looks good, right? This looks good week here. Thursday, same thing. Upper 70s to around 80. No change anywhere. Even on Long Island, things look really good. Start to heat it up a little bit on Friday ahead of the next frontal system. Temperatures in the mid and upper 80s across the region. That looks good. Lower 80s and cooler right along the immediate South Shore and coastal areas here, obviously. And it's going to get hot around here on Saturday. Temperatures again in the upper 80s to around 90 in a few spots. Cooler along the central and southeastern portions of Long Island. And again, of course, ocean fronts here as well, as we can see. Sunday looks good. You're going to go to the beach this week. It's perfect if you can do that. If you've graduated or, you know, you finished with your proms or whatever and you're down here at the beach, it's going to be great. Temperatures are in the upper 80s, mid and upper 80s away from the coast. National high temperatures for tomorrow, again, approaching the upper 80s, 90s, and even 100ths here. Look at this in the desert southwest here of Arizona, Southern California at 114, 115 degrees, Texas in the 90s. Look at the northeast, though. Beautiful, right? That is for Wednesday. Let's take a look at Thursday. The heat expands again across the interior of California where temperatures could reach the 108 to 117 range here. Ugh. No thank you to that. Warm but still comfortable here in the northeast and mid-Atlantic coast states. Friday? Yeah, that heat is still here. But it's giving way a little bit. But it's heating up here too in the eastern United States as well. Day 5, which is Saturday. Day 5. Let's show up. Yep, the heat is expanding again across California. The desert southwest, now it's getting into the mid-plains. And the heat is building here in the east, but nowhere near the temperature profiles here in the desert southwest and southern plains. And let's take a look at the temperatures for Sunday. Well, they're starting to cool off just a little bit, but still there's plenty of heat here, with temperatures well above 100 degrees in many spots in the Intermountain regions here, the Colorado Rockies, the interior mountains here of Pennsylvania, of California actually, and also into portions of Texas. It's going to be hot and gradually getting warmer here along the East Coast. And finally, by the time we get to day 7, which is Monday, looks good. Same scenario playing out, but starting to get a little bit cooler here, just a little bit. For the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia I-95 corridor, cloud cover here off the NAM Continental U.S. model here. It's not a lot of cloud cover, actually. Tomorrow morning, a little bit as a trough access moves through in the morning hours near midnight tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then everything just clears out. Tomorrow's a sunny day here. Look at the cloud cover. Maybe a small disturbance here, breaking into Pennsylvania, into central and southern New Jersey. That dies off, too. Maybe hangs around central and southern New Jersey and the Delmarva tomorrow afternoon. But everybody else, and even after that, that dries out like completely. The cloud decks just like completely drop off and away. And even the next frontal system that tries to approach or a shortwave trough just dies out. Cloud cover, again, negligible. And this takes us all the way into Thursday night and Friday morning, and there is nothing going on. Thankfully, there is nothing going on. And if we took a look at the simulated radar, probably not going to see too much here. A few pop-up showers this evening, dying off in the northwest flow as the upper trough moves through. And as we move through this forecast here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well, into Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, Friday, nothing. Looks good. Perfect. Climate Prediction Center's forecast here, 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation anomalies here from Monday the 21st through the 25th here of June. Cooler than normal air here across the upper Midwest and especially over the Great Lakes into the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley areas. Warmer than normal weather in temperature regime here along the East Coast. And, of course, across the desert Southwest all the way into Texas. 8 to 14 day temperatures taking us from the 23rd through the 29th here. Again, same kind of scenario playing out. 6 to 10 day precipitation. Very wet here in the Gulfport regions. Not so much here in the Northeast, by the way, but and very dry here. Drought conditions here. 8 to 14. Not much of a change. Weather Prediction Center over the next 10 days through June 22nd. Yeah, a lot of rain here in the Gulfport regions, and this is tropical moisture too, probably with something that's going to happen here with Claudette. Not so much here in the Northeast or the Mid-Atlantic or central southern Mid-Atlantic regions here. It gets a little higher as you head into the Carolinas and especially down through with the diurnal showers and thunderstorms through Florida here. The upper Midwest too. The Great Lakes area looks pretty busy when it comes to this. I wanted to see if we can focus here in on Louisiana. There's a lot of rain here. New Orleans, there's going to be flooding rain here. 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain over the next 10 days. Even over the next 48 hours in this area. It doesn't look too bad, but once we get into 120 hours, that's where things begin to really pile up. The next 72 to 120 hours here in the Gulfport regions. Definitely, if Claudette comes on shore, this is tropical moisture here, and it is going to flood in this area. Yes. It's not a lot of rain here in the Northeast, here in the southern New England area, the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia I-95 corridor, all the way up to Boston here, Barnstable, Providence, Worcester, Lowell, Boston. Over the next 10 days, not a lot of precipitation here. Wanted to see if I could pull this up. This is coming from the Mid-Atlantic Regional River Forecasting Center. And from GardenStateWeather.com, Blogspot, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, we do have, let's see, we do have from January 1st through yesterday, the 14th, still a little bit below normal here in northwestern New Jersey with annual precipitation so far for the year. I wanted to go down here from the beginning of the month through now, and we're still below average here, well above normal here, or partially above normal, about 25, 30 to 50% in these areas, and where the showers and thunderstorms were over this area here ahead of the game. Wanted to do, let's see, year to date, 60-day mean total. So we're still, we're not in a drought here. We are not. But we do need water, even though you think that we've had plenty already. The U.S. Drought Monitor is updated on Thursday, so this takes us back to last Thursday. You can see the areas here that are in drought, extreme drought here in the desert Southwest. We're going to be monitoring this, especially with all these high temperatures here above 100 degrees over the next several days into the weekend. We're not really in a drought here in New Jersey, which looks good at this time. So that's going to do it for this evening's video forecast discussion for the week ahead. Be safe out there. Enjoy this beautiful summer weather that we are having. Do not forget that Sunday actually is not only Father's Day, but it's the official start of astronomical summer here in the United States of America. So, there's some great weather coming up for this weekend, Father's Day, and, well, the solstice, the summer solstice is on Sunday, and it's going to be great to be at the beaches this weekend. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. You have a very pleasant evening. We'll be back in video form again tomorrow night. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, YouTube, and occasionally Facebook.